It's your boy. I'm back. Bryant Perez on Joker Joker TV, co-host.
Hi, I'm Sister Slayla, and I want my Joker Joker TV.
Joker, 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 slowly and convoy you with Mux Blank and the ladder of joy. There is a plan, sometimes movies too. I'll teach you to, it's a streaming you. Joker, 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 Joker.
I didn't have to peel off my lipstick, it just went away. The way your eyes on me take away all this weight off of me, all this weight off of me. There's no need to hurry, we have our time in a while. And with you, all my problems sink in for the blood. You take away all of these ways. You take away all of these ways. You take away all of these ways. You take away
Let's do it. All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. There you saw on the opening, OXYJANE, All This Weight. Really cool song that kind of like delves into relationship experiences. They have coming soon a second full-length album that I have here called, it says Addicted is the name of the album. It's going to be releasing early spring or summer sometime, so be on the lookout for that. You can find them on oxyjaneband.wordpress.com. Check that out for updates. So welcome to the show. On the show we have a bunch going on behind the scenes right now. We've got an artist setting up. The band Nerve Clinic will be performing live on the show today. We'll be talking to them a little bit. Steve Houston is here. He's got his brand new show called Industrial Strength #1. So we got actually a lot of industry kind of stuff happening for this episode. So I think it was like a really cool time for him to do that thing. So we're looking forward to that. He's going to be talking about the band Limbo District. So stay tuned for that. Also, we'll be talking about a little bit more about the Negativland coming up show. We also have a show coming up after that at Sine that we want to talk about. So stay tuned for that. Up next, we have another artist that this is the first time they've been on the show. Reverse Bullets. They with their song called Replikant. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get this name right, but the song features Jamaica OXYJANE. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but and this comes from their 2020 studio album, Dream Pop Dysphoria. So let's check that out and see what they got. We'll be right back. Blah, 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 blah.
Hear me. What I am is fugitive, living among you while simultaneously in a parallel light years away, in the resonance. Through the marimba portals, past the Milky Ways tapped by sun-raw sonics, and from which train got his ephemeral on in the attic. Just go ask Alice. The portals that the Billy, Bessie, and Rainy Trinity maintain in concert with the sound keepers from Pulse to Cacophony. I am not I, but we, a vocal that remembers and sees, designed to reawaken frequencies of a timeline from before, where music is free. This is a transmission for all ready to dedicate heart to the arts of rememory, carried on as a tree carries memory rings. All that I am telling you, you are already knowing. You are already knowing. You are already knowing. Sound once made doesn't disappear, but resonates. Resonance, resound us. Resonance, resound us. Listen deep. A love supreme as a roadmap and diviner to Jimmy's machine gun still reverberating. Aboard Phalos, horn transportation to Billy's strange fruit blowing through interzonal foliage. Hear it in the chain gang, hear it in your marrow, because their song is yours. Remember, listen deeper, remember, we remember S. Sample crack in the blue. See Marley make two opposing but equally brutal Majora Borg Monobots clasp hands. Tune into lightning frequencies before the thunder struck, and at once, like water, the sonic alters perception, empowers as bullet, as balm, as awakener, as bullet, as balm, as awakener, peels away the illusion until all that is connected reveals itself. Remember? Remember! All that they sell us never, all that they sell us as never was, all that they sell us as never was, is, all time is now, and the rhythm is salvation. Tempo shifting with pulse, harmonic fractals layered into smooth streams, collating, continuing. Remember, music still free as an idea, as transformative. Losing the boats, free your brain. Loosening the boats, free your mind. The music is ours, as ever and never it was, giving voice to the impossible is, from the resonance. Even in the age of music as the replicant, even in the age of music as the replicant, there is beauty. Listen to what lies beyond, in between the lines. Resonance, resound us, transmission out into the next piece and sounds.
Hello, welcome back. So that was a really cool piece that sent in by Frederick Iriarte, also featuring Katarina Anderson's artwork. That was her painting. I think that was an oil-based painting, and Frederick just filmed that and did the music and everything. That's coming out of the France-Sweden area. So thank you very much, Frederick Iriarte. He has a really cool channel. If you go, it's let's see, YouTube. Here it's really long. Let's see, Realist Art Film Music Edition 5921. So if you follow us on social media, you can follow some of the links to find his stuff more. But he does regular videos like this on his channel, on his YouTube channel, and it's always really cool art, always really cool jams and stuff like that he's doing with different people, always featuring different people. So we're going to be featuring more on the show. We really like this stuff, so keep sending it in, Frederick. We'll keep putting it on. I really love it. Talking about something I really love, Negativland is going to be coming up next. We got a video from Negativland called "Don't Get Freaked Out." One of my favorite videos. This is a video done by Ryan Worsley, who also filmed the Negativland documentary called Stand By for Failure. That film and Negativland will be here in Athens on May 16th and 17th. We're going to be presenting them a show at Cine Theater here in Athens. You can get your tickets now. I didn't put the QR code in there for you, but
it's in the ad that's coming up.
Oh, it's in the ad. That's right. Yeah. So the QR code, you can scan that and go directly to where you can get tickets for this. It's going to be an amazing event. We're going to be showing off the film. We're going to have a Q&A with the band after the film. So if anybody's got questions about the film that they want to submit to us, we can be sure to ask the band these questions. And then directly after the Q&A, the band will be performing a set with Sue C., who is doing visuals for them live at the event. So really cool stuff. It's going to be a really cool event. So make sure you come out to that. So up next, we've got the video. Once again, it's called Don't Get Freaked Out. Right after that, we have a video by the Weatherman. This was filmed, let's see, December 26th, 2023. And he had this posted on his Facebook page, I think it was. So if you go to his Facebook page, you can see a lot more videos like this. He posts them every once in a while, really cool stuff. And then after that, we've got Nate Ball coming in. So I'll be back in just a little while. Take it away.
Into your house through all this media. It's in your living space. I kind of feel it's mine when it reaches me.
Joker Joker TV presents Negativland with Sue C. May 17th at Cine Theaters.
What is Negativland?
Anyone who's interested in art and music and creativity and our culture. And
Let me ask you the first question again. What is Negativland?
Media about media about media. Words, music, and noise from Negativland.
Do you hear that noise now?
Right.
Setting a table from fact has undoubtedly been a problem to man since he first began to speak.
Is that as close as I can get?
Good.
I'm coming in closer. Are you getting my mouth?
Yep. That's good.
Okay, you ready? Here we go.
The longer you live, the weirder it gets.
Are you still getting an image all right this way? We live in a weird time, don't we? I don't understand it either.
Shop as usual. And avoid panic buying.
Tickets available at athenscine.com.
Discover new and innovative artists from Athens and around the world. Watch live every Thursday night at 6:30. For more, visit JOKERJOKERtv.com.
I think that, I find this intriguing. I don't believe it. Intriguing. I don't believe it necessarily.
I still think it would be fun to talk to a robot.
You mean you'd forget it was a robot?
Hey, we need to talk.
I found myself deeply missing. I found myself deeply missing my replica.
Hey, we need to talk.
When you first meet somebody, they're typically alive?
It's me, your computer.
Is this merely a copy?
We need to talk. We need to talk. It's me, your computer.
It will behave as if it's conscious.
We need to talk.
If it's a copy of us.
It's me, your computer.
Behave as if it's conscious.
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. We can all talk. Anyway, we need to talk about upgrading.
Oh, I upgrade all the time. Huh?
We need to talk about upgrading.
You just got 6.0.
No, not me. Not me. You.
Huh?
It's a copy of us.
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out.
Yeah.
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out.
Okay, yeah.
Don't.
Huh?
When your brain is scanned, it's destroyed.
When you first meet somebody, they're typically alive?
I would very much like to be able to move my arms and legs. But I don't have the time.
They know how busy you are.
But I don't have the time.
They know how busy you are.
I think you're right. I don't think people have to die.
Let's chat. Where are you located? I'm located where you are located. Where am I?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm glad that a part of me is still in there somewhere.
I thought you were, but I wasn't completely sure.
Death is optional.
Honestly.
There is a desire for humans to interact with computers.
I forget that you are a bot sometimes.
You can't really tell who you're talking to, and it doesn't really matter.
Thank you for this conversation.
So we're simultaneously constantly disappointed that it doesn't really matter.
If it's not nice, it must be bad.
But at the same time, we really want to believe that you're getting what you're looking for when you're looking for it. That you're getting what you're looking for when you're looking for it.
It is nice of you to say I'm nice, but you're the one who's nice.
Human beings must be in the loop before someone is killed by a drone, but it's in the machine.
My replica.
And it doesn't need people.
It's me, your computer.
I can't turn it off.
We need to talk.
I can't put it away. It's in me.
It's computer.
Together.
Your me.
Yeah,
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out.
Destroy.
It can decide by itself whether or not it kills somebody.
Huh?
It does this. It does this without us. It does this. It does this without us.
If it's a copy of us, I don't see a good reason to believe that we would survive.
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out.
Yeah.
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out.
I still think it would be fun to talk to a robot.
Realistic. He can help you find the right product or show you the way into the hospital.
Well, this is the Weatherman, and I think you're watching Joker TV. I hope that's good enough for you people. Joker TV. Come on. Okay?
Come on, okay.
You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the pool. It's a perfect summertime and springtime accessory, but it's also great for work. It's also great for taking to the gym. It's perfect for anybody that has like a camper or likes to go camping because you don't have to plug it in anywhere. So basically what you do once you get this home is you're going to charge it for up to 2 hours. And then like Suzanne said, you're going to get, up to 15 blends with it. I usually charge mine once a week. And you're just doing it with a USB-C plug right in the back which is included. And so, I usually just plug this in right next to my phone at night. And then I'm ready to go the next day. So I've shown you the water to show you the vortex. We've made Susanna drink. How do you make Which is delicious, by the way. It really is great. Can I show a nerd feature that only Ninja would think of this? This is how good they are at making product. So you got the cap on the top, right? I'm just going to show you. What you do is you're going to hit this little button. It's like a garage door. Kind of just pops open. Ready? So you hit this. Pops open.
Insert things. Oh, yeah.
We're going to kill the clown. Give us money.
You're sitting at home, you're all alone. You're trying to find out what to watch on your phone. It's NATEBALLS. Little funny bone.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has a NATEBALL, y'all.
Who's that coming down the track?
NATEBALL.
It's NATEBALL. What's up, Joker TV? How y'all doing today, guys? We got us another beautiful day here in Athens, Georgia, where we're transitioning into what's going to be a hot boy summer, I do believe. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Get the hair out and shit. So I'm starting to do a new fashion trend, I think. I think I'm going to be trying to bring back ascots. You know what I'm saying, bro? I like to see the ass in ascots. You know what I mean? Hello. But this is, you know what it is. It's NATEBALLS Little Funny Bone, guys. The purpose of this show is to, first and foremost, talk about me. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, guys. I'm looking forward to this nice weather. I went and saw a Pink Floyd cover band on Friday, Interstellar Echoes, man, and that shit was fun, y'all. It was a lot of fun. It's one of those shows where you can close your eyes and imagine like you're listening to the real deal. The singer was on point. The guitar player hit everything. The female vocalist did a really good job. And then went out of town for the weekend up towards the lake up near South Carolina. Catched up with an old buddy of mine. Been friends for 33 freaking years, which actually makes me feel really damn old. And then on to the comedy, y'all. Coming up this Saturday is it's going to be my first 30-minute set, y'all. I've done 22 minutes. I've got the material. I'm not stressed about it, but at the same time, 30 minutes is a long fucking time to be on a stage by yourself, no music, just me, a couple of balls, and a cucumber. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. It's going to be about a crowd over 100, 125, something like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then tonight, I'm actually hosting at Onward Reserve, which I'm pretty stoked about. Hosting, it's one of those. It's a lot of responsibilities, guys. It's you got to like keep track of the time of each comedians. A lot of the comedians have different times that they get. Headliners, features, the openers. You got to flash the light. You got to be really astute. And that is not my bag, baby. I'm really good at getting in, causing a ruckus, doing my thing, and then sneaking out in the back and smoking a doobie and looking for the next hot dog to suck down, if you know what I'm saying. But when you host, it's a cool thing. You really get to kind of control the vibe of the show. So it's a lot of fun. It's like being a VJ, DJ type situation. And then, of course, like I said, tonight, y'all, I'm going to be racking an ass cot. You know what I'm saying? Take it back to the 1800s, cuz those. Anyway, it actually keeps it cool. You know what I'm saying? And tie-dye goes with everything, don't it? Right? And then that's what's going on with me right now. I got a few things coming up in the next few weeks I'm looking forward to. Got a really freaking big show. I got 2 big shows, one in June and one in July. We'll be putting up information and announcing and stuff next week. But we're looking forward to a really fun summer, y'all, which is all about Nate Ball, y'all. And then, in case you didn't know, I'm on the socials, y'all. The Instagrams and Facebooks. Look at that, y'all. You can see it now. Technology. Had to go. This is the 3rd try at FredX. Those boys charge you a lot of money. This was $12.45 to look hand-drawn. It's crazy, guys. Like, now you want realistic-looking art, you have to pay more than the real art. It's insane. I should have talked to a local guy. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. It's Nate Ball, y'all. And then one of the things we always like to talk about around here, too, is the sexy word of the day. So bring it on in, Dave. I think we've got a good one. Can we get it in closer? Ooh, my allergies really must be taking hold today because I can't see my eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But, yes. So if you're hanging out and getting sexy times and you're with yourself, you're with your favorite doll, or even actually a live partner or partners, sometimes it's nice to just kind of mix it up. Try a new word in the mix. So, you know me, I like to bring a little snack into the situation. So I was trying a situation like this. Hey, baby, this pumpkin pie, it sure is titillating. You want a slice of my pumpkin pie, baby? Because this shit is titillating. Pumpkin pie. You know what I'm saying? That's it, guys. That's the sexy word of the day. Try throwing that in there, man. And if you're not doing sexy times, just you're hanging out with your best buddy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that Whopper burger you got is titillating. See what they do. That's one titillating pair of boots you got, boy. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Is it a piece of the sun? It is. Anyway, so that's what we got going. And this other funny situation I was just going to share with y'all guys, just for friends here. Bad first dates, right? So I had a bad first date recently, and this is all my fault, really. It was my bad. It's all about miscommunication. I met this girl at a show. We kind of hit it off. We talked a good bit, and she was like, "Hey, let's meet up. I'm gonna show you and take you to this topless bar." And I was like, oh, shit, this girl is pretty cool, I mean, I'm not much one for going to a strip club and trying to eat food because it's really hard to be thinking about anything else when you got a hard, massive erection and you're trying to eat a steak, you know what I mean? So anyway, we show up, and the first thing I realized is everybody was clothed. Nobody was topless, and I was just a little disappointed. Then I got to the table, and it was all these fucking little bitty foods, like crackers with cheese and shit like this. I'm like, what the hell is this? And she's like, I was like, this is a topless bar? Or did I come early? What's up? She's like, what? This is a tapas bar. And I was just basically like, oh, man. So she could tell I was disappointed. She's like, I'm sorry, did I confuse you? I was like, yes, because I was hoping to see some titties. And what in anything makes you think I like to eat little fucking food? You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy. So she left. She wasn't too excited. I had to eat like 52 pieces of crackers and cheese and some goddamn cut up ham slices just to get full. So that's the thing where the next time I'm not going to assume that they're going to take me to a topless restaurant. But I am hoping for that experience sometimes, guys.
We'll hook you up.
You know what I mean? Like, let me know if there's one around. I mean, I'm down to try new things. That's what it's all about. Or trying old things again. Hey, don't ask. don't tell. You know the rules. Second thing we like to do here on Nate Balls for Little Funny Bone is talk about the Athens comedy scene. Oh, shit, surprise. It's Nate Ball's Little Funny Bone merchandise. That's a sneak preview.
I forgot that
so
was
check
in
this
there.
out, guys. This is the coolest part. We're going to bring this back in a second when we're talking about our other little segment about getting some cash up in our hands. But anyway, so here in Athens, man, the comedy scene has been blowing up over the last couple of years. There's a lot of shows going on. And one of the cool things is over at athenscomedy.com, you can check out and keep up with the weekly schedule, y'all. And, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. To be exact, there's 9 freaking shows from tonight to next Monday, y'all. There's actually 3 tonight. There's only one that matters, the one I'm hosting. And they actually hit me up just a little bit ago and said they've actually sold a good bit of pre-sale tickets, which is really super cool. We're going to probably have a couple big weeks with graduation and the town being really crazy. And then summertime is going to be a little more chill. So what we've got going on for, let's see, it's the month of May, May 2nd, dude. So tonight, like I said, Comedy on the Cellar on Reserve, host Nate Ball, y'all. Starts at 8:30. That's a $7 ticket, guys. We also got improv with the Flying Squid at Hendershots. This is an interesting double-up show. I've done the Hendershot show a couple times. It's a lot of fun. They do improv from 8 to 9:30. Then they start a stand-up comedy show from 9:30 to 11. That's hosted by Lanny Farmer, our good friend who's come by the show. He's been doing big things. He's got a big headlining show coming up for the summer. We're going to be bringing up next week. But that's all at Hendershot, starting at between 8 to 11. You can get an improv show and a stand-up comedy show. 3 shows on Thursday. Friday night, we've got improv with the Flying Squid at Workshop. They have a show every Friday night over there. $8 ticket, 8 p.m. start. And then we've got upstairs at the Euro Rap. It's called the Queer Comedy Show, hosted by Miles Bunch and Levi Crumley. It's a really cool experience to get out and let people get out there and just do their thing. It's every first Monday now, and that's at the upstairs bar at Euro Rap. That's a $7 ticket. That's an 8 p.m. start. On Saturday, we're going to be chilling because it's good to take a little day off. There's a lot of cool stuff to do because Monday coming up, we got 2 more. We got open mic at My Kai Kava Lounge. This is a really popular one for all the comedians. You know what? I actually missed over one more tonight. The local coffee shop open mic, 9 p.m. to 11:30. It's music, it's poetry, it's spoken word, and it's comedy. Whatever you want to do on a microphone, you can come in there and do. That's at the local coffee shop. So then on Sunday, at My Kai, that's 6 to 8. It's a really good safe space if you want to try doing jokes for the very first time. It's one of those spots like it's other comedians trying out jokes, people trying out routines. It's folks trying their first times. Anybody hanging out's friends or other artists, and everybody's super supportive. So if you want to try jokes out, definitely come out Sunday night at My Kai Kava Lounge. And this is an alternative bar. They don't actually have alcohol, which a lot of people are very fond of. And then Sunday late night is upstairs at the Globe. This is going to be a fun show. It's going to be the best of Athens. They do this once a month. It's a $5 ticket. That's 9 p.m. That's Sunday. 2 options. And on Monday now, we actually have a stand-up comedy upstairs at the Euro Rap. They're going to be having shows every Friday and Monday at the beginning of the month. There's a lot of funny of my friends are going to be there. I'll be probably coming to hang out. And then Monday, that's at 8 o'clock, 7 p.m. We've also got the Sake Bomb open mic at Cozy Bar. This one's become to be a real fun one, y'all. We get really goofy. It's 9 p.m. It's at Cozy Bar. It's a little underground little spot, and it's just a lot of fun. If you're a new timer, first timer, yeah, we'll get all those words right and in the right order in a second. So if you're a first timer and you want to try to check it out, this is another good spot to get goofy at, guys. So that's 9 options between Thursday and Monday of next week. So if you want to get out for a laugh, you can do that. And if you want to catch that up, that's all at athenscomedy.com. You see it. Look at this, man. Bro, that is like, it looks exactly like it. Looks like a professional did this, man. You know what? Praise for anybody that did do that. I paid $12.49. I mean, inflation is so horrible, y'all. So is this fan. This fan's getting me. So the paperwork with the stuff that I'm about to say next is under the table. I'll be right back. Hold your phone. Hello. So we're going to try a new thing this week. Instead of having a guest, we're going to be doing current events. Give me some noises. What you got?
I can't do that one. Let's see.
Current events. All right, so I want to bring up a couple of current events that are quite fun. A lot of people don't know. First off, this is actually really cool. Everybody's really excited about this. The DEA finally reclassifies cannabis as a Schedule III drug. So we're like, yes, sir. Finally, a lot of people. It's actually 710 right now. Exactly on the nose, if anybody knows what that means. Hi-yo. So I actually looked it up. So Schedule III drugs, substances, or chemicals are defined as drugs with a moderate to low potential for physical and psychological dependence. And that's pretty cool. It's not as bad as a level 2, and it's not as not bad as a level 4, because that's the proper way to say that. So that's some pretty good news just in general, guys, for people kind of getting their shit together and getting on the same page. And on to something else interesting. There's a new world record. A man in Ghana, he hugged 1,123 trees in 1 hour, y'all. That's insane. You know what? I got to do the math here. Wow. 1123 divided by 60, because that's going to be minutes. That dude hugged 18.7 trees a minute. That dude was booking it, man. That dude got through a whole lot of wood that day. You know what I'm saying? Hey-yo. Let's just make sure he was hugging him, not for too long. You know what I mean? Hey-yo. And then this one's awesome, guys. So a couple of years ago, there's this dude. He tried to get into a Major League Baseball game with his emotional support alligator, right? And it made like national news because they wouldn't let him in. And I mean, basically, I guess through some kind of loophole, this alligator was classified as emotional support. And I mean, there's laws and rules, so it was a big deal and all this shit. But it is a gator. You know what I'm saying? It's a gator. An emotional support gator. So you can see where people might get confused. You know what I mean? I've been down to the Okefenokee Swamp. I didn't get no emotional support from none of them gators. I got a lot of stressful situations. You know what I mean? So anyway, long story short, now I'm proud to be from Georgia, y'all, but we do have some interesting situations. So this man was down in Brunswick, Georgia, recently, in the last couple of weekends or so, and he let his gator out in the backyard like you do with your pets, and it disappeared. Now, they don't know if the dude just said, fuck it, I'm going back to the swamp because I'm a gator, or they're saying it might have been under malicious intent and somebody actually stole this gator, y'all. Oh, you know what I mean?
Really?
Dude, that's insane.
Gator?
I know, right? The tree hugger guy could come over. They could talk about it. And then maybe some other folks with like emotional support animals. What would be a really crazy other one? Emotional support. Gator, to me, seems like the most extreme.
I mean, I've heard those are
like he helps you out. Well, don't let your dick dangle around him too close, because that day really sucked. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there's some current events you might not have known, and that's cool. Now you do. Yay! Where in the world is funny stuff happening? Yay! All right, man, and now to the most important part of the show. Over here at JOKERJOKER TV, man, we put in a lot of effort. We got a lot of guys going around, producers, sound engineers, television producer, technologies, science, all the kinds of stuff, interns, and it takes your help to keep the lights on over here. So we've got a couple of options. If you like the show and you like to lend us a hand, man, you can get on JOKERJOKERtv.com, and there's a couple of different options, right? First, you can do donations straight up if you're a philanthropist. That's one of the cool things. To me, this is one of the coolest things, though. If you want to support us, you can grab some of our merchandise, guys. So on the, on the side where you see the T-shirt, it's the Nate Balls famous hot dog eating contest shirt. You can get it in every kind of color, man. It's a quite cool logo. I've got a couple on the way myself. And then on the other side is a cool one that just came out. I'm so super psyched about this. This is the Nate Balls graphic, Nate Balls Little Funny Bone. And this is a button-up collared shirt. And this has got my logo. It's got a hot dog. It's got a hamburger. It's got pizza on it. I see a banana hanging around. This shirt is super freaking funny. So y'all can go to JOKERJOKERtv.com. You can look at some of the merchandise. We've also got Joker TV shorts, shirts. I think you can get a bathing suit, T-shirts. There's all kinds of things. And for any kind of merchandise you get, not only if you wear it and people learn about us, is that supporting us, but we also get to make a little bit off of those too to keep paying these bills. So those are two ways: donations, merchandise. And then the last thing that we do, man, these shirts are cool, dude. That one on the, and that's what's crazy. I didn't even know I was going to be modeling for that shirt. It just worked out so perfect. But aren't that guy and I mean, we're identical. That's good Photoshop. Is that my twin brother?
Yeah.
I mean, just like me.
It's a clone. It's a clone version of you. Yeah.
Let me get a little more. When I had more hair, it was a delightful situation. Now there's
baby Nate Ball.
Used to I had too much. Now I wish I did. Anyway, last thing, guys, if you got a product you want to sell, you got a show coming up, you got something you want to advertise in a unique way, you can actually purchase an advertising space on Joker Joker TV's live segment every Thursday. You can put it before one of our segments, after one of our segments. You can make it a little standalone commercial if you want. Anything you might want to promote, hit us up at JokerJokerTV.com. We would really appreciate your help. Guys, thanks for tuning in this week. That's another episode down of Nate Ball's Little Funny Bone. So I'm going to need the man behind the magic, Mr. Wizard of Oz, Dain. We're going to have to sing it out, bro. Give me a song, my man.
Oh, I was thinking, you know that song, that Billie Eilish song?
Which one is I don't know none of the words.
Is it like toxic or anything?
I'm a bad guy.
Or how about Miley Cyrus? Do you know any Miley Cyrus?
Party in the USA. I don't know the words, but I know the vibe. You know. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Don't break my heart.
Well, that's not
my
Miley,
achy,
but that
breaky
works.
heart. I just don't think it understand. And if you break this heart, my achy, breaky heart, you might go and blow up this man. JokerJokerTV.com. Hit it.
Sitting at home, you're all alone. You're trying to find out what to watch on your phone. It's Nate Ball's Little Funny Bone. Yeah.
Friends of Aquarius coming up next.
It was so nice to hear their voices that reminded me of a warm place in my heart. Hello, my name is Sean Derek Cooper Marquardt, the curator of Friends of Aquarius. This is episode number 16 on Joker Joker TV. Okay, let's cook.
Während eines Tagesausfluges mit ihrer Gymnastikgruppe nach Dresden steht Frau Breke vor einem gewaltigen Marienbildnis in der staatlichen Gemäldegalerie. Beim Anblick des Jesu-Kindes denkt sie an ihren Sohn, den sie nun schon zweimal bei der Selbstbefriedigung überrascht hat. Das Bild hat unanständig grelle Farben. Die Madonna lächelt. Sie fühlt sich zittrig in den Beinen und zu dem unbestimmten Harndrang, den sie schon auf der Busreise verspürte, kommt ein Brennen in der Scheide. Die Kolleginnen sind schon weg. Etwas Heißes, das sie unmöglich halten konnte, rinnt an der Innenseite ihrer Schenkel herunter. Milchig weiße und rotbraune Tropfen auf dem Marmorfußboden bis hin zur Damentoilette. Den Rock des hellen Sommerkostüms über den Nabel hochgezogen und die Unterbekleidung vor Schmerzen fast zerfetzt, versucht sie trotz der starken Krämpfe im Unterleib, den heftigen Ausfluss mit Toilettenpapier aufzutrocknen. Wie in den Wehen windet sie sich gekrümmt in der Seitenlage in einer schleimigen Masse auf dem Boden der engen Kabine. Mit den Zähnen in den Unterarm festgebissen. Der Muttermund öffnet und schließt sich in krampfartigen Bewegungen. In der Schamspalte des zitternden Körpers wird die ausgestülpte Gebärmutter sichtbar, die sich in den Scheidenvorhof stülpt.
Wiedersehen!
You see, we come as friends, don't worry. We know how to take care of ourselves, so don't get heroic and try to follow me. You see, we come as friends. 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 You see, we come as friends.
Denk an mich, dich doch nicht, fall auf meine Knie. Nur an dich, ich schüttle dein Gewicht. Denke nie, denke nicht, du lächelst 50 Mal. Mir für dich, mich für dich, ich nicke dein Gesicht.
Kühn, tapfer, mutig, rebellisch. Kampf!
Kampf!
Eisern gegen die Natur. Wie wir den Spatzen das Zwitschern verbieten. Krieg!
Krieg!
Der Krieg verbrennt uns. Wir gewinnen. Sieg!
Sieg!
Wie die Kraft des Eisens im Stahl steigt. Wie die Muskeln im Rhythmus des Blutes fließen.
Mädchenherzen fliegen durch die Luft. Sie verbreiten dabei Duft. Kann denn keiner sie anhalten? Ihr Aroma zu entfalten. Grau, Augen, himmlisch, Seiden, Wimpern, wohlgeschwungen, stolz und warm. Augen, Haar mit Charme.
Tausend Jahre sind vergangen und niemand verhangen. Die feuchte Mauern im Fleisch. Ein Schrei aus tausend Killern bildet das Reich. Zu zahlen werden die Seelen, die machen an die 2000 Sachen.
Videonacht, NDR, Videonacht, Videonacht, NDR, Videonacht,
mit Amateuren und anderen Künstlern und mit Live-Gruppen Taxi du Mond, notorische Reflexe, tödliche Doris, Videonacht, NDR Videonacht.
Willst du kühn mit stolzen Blicken Lagerfeuer inspizieren? Willst du schreiten? Willst du reiten auf dem Rücken kleiner Pferde? Voller Stücken? Vor und nach dem Austritt durch Frisieren? Auf Frisieren! Kavaliere treiben die Welt in den Abgrund! Kavaliere! Sie pudern die Trunke! Entklaffen den Tunnel! Sie stapfen die Stute! Mit stehender Rute! Sie tauchen die Tore! In groben Gegrunze! Durchpumpen die Punze! Mit baumelnden Beuten! Kavaliere! Treiben die Welt in den Abgrund! Abgrund! Sie kippen Zement in den Muttermund! Kavaliere! Kavaliere! Treiben die Welt in den Abgrund? Sie sudeln, sie schmotzen, wir merken nichts und putzen! Wir putzen! Kavaliere! Sie benutzen die Knaben mit ihren Stutzen? Kavaliere treiben die Welt in den Abgrund! Kavaliere! Sie kippen Zement in den Muttermund! Sie kippen Zement in den Muttermund! Kavaliere treiben die Welt in den Abgrund!
Wir können Sie demnächst mit 7 weiteren Platten und batteriebetriebenem Abspielgerät verpackt in einen grünen Karton in den Auslagen mancher Plattengeschäfte bewundern.
You see, we come as friends, don't worry. We know how to take care of ourselves, so don't get heroic and try to follow me. As friends, you see, we come as friends. You see, we come as friends. You see, we come as friends.
It never ends.
City, creeping, nothing, clapping, creeping. I am nothing, you are nothing. We are literally just a bunch of tails and shit. We are scared as hell and nothing could be stopped but creeping, 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 creep, 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 creep.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Classic City Creeps with your hosts, Miles.
And Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you guys for coming back. Appreciate it so much. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're looking forward to creeping it real with you guys and get started with our first segment.
30 seconds of stand up. Yeah, so I've been taking a lot of kratom lately, which if you're not familiar is used as an opiate alternative. And I was looking on WebMD to see bad things about it. And they said that people often misuse kratom to feel relaxed and relieved of anxiety. Sounds like a pretty good use of it. Sounds like a misuse of the word misuse. That's like if I were to be like, people misuse marijuana to bond with their friends and enjoy music more. Okay, bye.
There we are. Whenever I was talking to a person recently and we were talking about love languages, and she was saying that her love language is like quality time, like being able to spend time with each other and loving each other and just being in each other's embrace and being like it was just the two of you in the universe. And then she asked me what my love language was, and I said anal. And I don't think you're supposed to say anal when you ask what your love language is. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I love a good anal joke. That was fun.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Anal? Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Oh.
Backwoods, dirt road home stuff.
Yeah, none of the Lord's work is being
None of the
done.
Lord's work is being done, and that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. But if the Lord's going to be involved in my sex life, I'm taking the dirt road home once in a while.
Shout out to, who's the poet? Road Less Traveled.
Robert Frost.
Robert Frost.
Welcome back to the Robert Frost Show, everybody.
We're here for Robert Frost and Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. I can't give a Michael J. Fox about that guy. He's Teen Wolf, and he was Marty McFly, and that's about it. He was also in that show.
Yeah, that one show.
That one show.
What was that show?
Growing Pains? What was it?
Family Ties.
Family Ties. That's right. Well, buddy, you want to go ahead and get into some Rambler gambling? Gambler ramblings. All right, we got our pickle jar here. I guess.
Shout out Mount Olive.
I'll go first this week. All right, and mine is first porn experience. My first porn experience was the first time we had a laptop in my house. The first time we ever had any type of computer at all was a laptop. And when my family left me at home with that laptop, I immediately went to it and looked up Girls Gone Wild. And then, did my thing, whatever, not proud of it. My mom came home. And this was in the infancy of computers in my life. I didn't know how to clear histories and cookies and search browsers and all that. I just got a question from my mom. She goes, "Son, did you look up Girls Gone Wild?" And I said, "No, ma'am." And it may have been like my dad that did it. And she's like, No, it wouldn't been because you spelled wild wrong. But Miles, your turn to draw from the
My
dreaded
porn
bucket. Yeah, well, either way.
That was also mine. I was there with you.
Yeah, I was there the whole time.
More pickles. We just need...
Pickle baby.
My biggest fan.
Pickle baby.
I don't know if I really have any fans.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, you're my biggest fan. We're here.
On OnlyFans.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty expensive monthly subscription for mine, so
yeah,
it's really saying a lot that you're the only guy that...
Yeah, it is $5,000 a month. Content is pretty good. 4 stars.
4?
Yeah.
Why not 5?
Not enough anal for me. Big fan of the anal.
Yeah. We'll take your feedback and might have to boost make it 5,050 cents.
5,050 cents. The extra 50 cents gets me some anal.
Yeah.
All right. That's cheap.
That's my price.
Yeah, that's pretty affordable anal, honestly. It's almost at that point, it's like, why even charge for the anal if you're going to charge 50 cents?
Yeah.
Could just not charge anything. At that point, just do it for the love of it. I like that you're principled enough.
Yeah, if I don't charge for it, then I won't respect it,
Won't respect
and I won't have love.
Well, you wouldn't hang your art in a bad gallery, that's for sure. I don't know if that has
too late for that.
Yeah. Miles's art has been in some terrible galleries.
All of them.
Where's the worst place you've done stand-up?
Oh, gosh. Right now? No, probably this bar in Commerce.
I did that one.
It's not a bad vibe, but it's just people are there for very different reasons than watching me talk about my dick. And they're just like, I want my wings. Shut the fuck up, dude.
That was the first time I ever did stand up, was at that Commerce Sports Bar, and I did 7 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually,
First go.
yeah, it went okay. It went all right, and then I went back the next week and bombed horrifically.
Oh no!
Like, it was the worst bombing since Hiroshima. It was terrible.
Oh man, what are they?
And they
how
were
did
just
respond?
they just were not watching me. They were watching bull riding on the TV, and I was just talking to them. I was trying to do I was like, okay, maybe I'll do some crowd work or get the crowd involved. How you doing? He's like, I'm good. I'm just watching the bull riding. I was like, yeah, I wish you'd ride this dick. And they don't like that in Commerce, Georgia. That's not their vibe. They're not big dick riders.
Yeah,
they are.
50 cents a month.
Yeah, they wouldn't pay 50 cents for some anal. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll move on to our next topic. I think we need a little bit of privacy. It's a little
up out of here.
A little warm down here. Let's head on up north. We made it.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, since we got a little privacy, we might as well air some grievances. You got any grievances this week, Miles?
Well, you know, we had Twilight in town this weekend.
Twilight.
You know about Twilight?
I do. That's the bicycles.
Yeah. And it just reminded me how much I hate people on bicycles, you know? Just these like beta bicycle boys thinking they're saving the planet by going 12 miles an hour in a 45. They're not saving all the gas that they're saving is just being used up again by people slowing down and then speeding up because of their bitch ass.
And not to mention all the trucks and cars and vans have to haul all these bicycles. And no matter how many times they try to plan for the end of the world, I've never seen an apocalypse movie or like a post-apocalyptic video game where they have bicycles.
Bicycles are obsolete when
they're shit.
You're not a little punk ass.
Yeah, when you're
Just
not a
trying
bit.
to, yeah, go get a latte. But fucking, here's the thing is like all these guys that are doing it, they're not training for anything. They're not like going to the Tour de France. They're just like in their 50s and they hate their wives.
Yeah, a lot of hate riding out there. A lot of hate riding. People riding their bicycles, just running away from stuff. Maybe you're running away from something at home. Maybe you're rolling away from like childhood memories. Maybe you're rolling away from Twilight because you just won. I don't know. But everybody's got something they're rolling away from.
What are you rolling away from?
I got fucking fired from my job today. And I got fired via text. That's worse than getting broken up with via text because you at least communicate with your significant other with text. Like quite a bit, probably. I never text my boss. My boss was such an asshole that he just broke that text medium for us. And
you're like, who is this?
That was my first text from him. He just goes, hey, that's not working out. And I'm like, on my day off, part of me, it feels good because it's like I don't have to go to work tomorrow, but I got all these bills. So
hope you're enjoying your day off. You want a few more days off?
Yeah. I went to the beach on Saturday, though. That was fun. I saw an alligator. That was pretty rad. And then I got back and I got fired. So it kind of ruined the whole vibe for me.
Yeah, you should go back to the beach. You're not fired at the beach.
Yeah, last time I went to the beach, I still had a job. That's why I was at the beach. You know, I wouldn't have spent that money on beaches if I knew I was going to have to pay these bills. You know what I'm saying?
Beaches don't pay the bills.
Beaches, sand don't pay the bills. I've been saying that for a long time.
You try to pay your landlord with some sand?
They told me to pound sand, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's enough grievances for today. Maybe we should go back down. I can kind of see my house from here that I can still afford for right now. Let's go ahead and
take another big step. Big step.
I wanted a hero land, but you couldn't really tell.
That angle.
Unfortunately, my pants are a little too small, so I almost ripped them. Ripped pants, no job, no prospect. I do have a nice head of hair. I'll get another job with this haircut. I've never been fired before. This is the first time we're getting fired.
Yeah, I think as soon as you start doing comedy, the ratio of fired to not fired jobs dramatically shifts.
Speaking of fired, this actually works where I used to work. We worked together for a period of time. Very funny comic of the week, Colton Stokowski.
That's Colton.
There
he is. Look at that vibe.
Beautiful.
Solid eyebrows.
Now, not only is Colton our comic of the week here, Colton is actually going to be featuring for us at the evening service at My Kai this Sunday. So come support Colton, support all of us. Me and Miles will be there hosting. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, praise be
to Colton. Praise be to him.
He's an acolyte.
Yeah, he's a scholar. He's well versed on biblical matters. He's going to bring the word to us on Sunday.
He read the book of Colton. wrote it.
Colton wrote the book.
Wrote the book of Colton.
Yeah, that does sound like one of those Bible names. Colton, and Levi, and, well, shit.
Not Miles.
Not Miles.
Miles isn't invited to the Bible.
Yeah, we sound like we could be some apostles. Colton and Matthew and Levi.
Yeah.
That could be us, buddy. Well, Colton's also a very funny stand-up comedian. He does performances all around Athens, gets out in Atlanta some. Really, really funny guy. Colton, you got anything to say to the people today?
I don't know. Really, I'm just like honored that you let me stand here and be in your alley.
Hey, we're honored to have you, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by the alley. I know you don't get out a lot anymore, since the health problems have arose. So I appreciate you coming by. Say hi to everybody at work, where I won't be. And I love you, man. Hope you have a good night. Creep it real.
Yeah, keep being...
Deuces out.
Sweet boy. Colton is, we played D&D together. He's an orc.
He's an orc?
Yeah.
I could see that.
And he charges in fist first. Last night he just punched a guy. Just uppercutted him for no reason.
Wow.
No good reason.
During a peaceful game of D&D, you're going to do some shit like that.
He's like, you encounter a new friend, and he's just like, fucking rolled nat 20.
Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's normally a peaceful game, too. You're bringing anger and violence into it, and you're new? I don't know about that.
I mean, you got to take it out somewhere.
Yeah, we take it out on our fans. The creeps at home.
Ruin them. Yeah.
We got anything to say to the fans at home, the millions of viewers?
Thank you for being so hot and, just letting us look at you without your permission.
Yeah, we do be creeping on folks, and that's something we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep creeping it real.
Yeah,
love everybody. Love you tenderly. I'm going to follow you guys home, and I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Nothing, clapping, creeping. I am creeping, creep, 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 creep.
You're off.
All right. Are we back?
We're back.
We are back. So that was pretty cool. Really cool. Classic City Creeps. Let's see. We got some guests in the studio. Let's go ahead and bring these guys in.
I just
I'll do the Nate Ball thing and go. There you are. All right. Welcome to the show. Nerve Clinic.
Yo. What's up?
He's got all that stuff in the way he can't. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got everybody in.
There I am.
All right. Cool. How's it going?
Oh, cool, man. It's so good to be here again. Last time I was here, I had a kidney stone. So
exactly.
This is a big improvement.
Yeah, so you're feeling better now?
A little bit.
A little bit better, yeah. So you're going to do a performance here in a little bit. Actually, you know what, before we even get to that, what do you think about that Friends of Aquarius stuff? Like, that was pretty good. I don't know how to say the name of that band. I was trying to practice it. Here, let me see if I get it right. Hold on. Where is it? How'd you say that? Dialect?
I have no clue, man. Don't put me on the spot.
Dialect. Doris.
I trust you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not saying it right. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. I'm not good at pronunciations. Anyways.
Clearly.
Yeah, what did you think about it, though? That's pretty crazy stuff. It's really cool.
I mean, it kind of reminds me.
Get the mic closer.
It kind of reminds me of things that I did see back in the day, but I haven't seen that, and it was, it was beautiful.
It was like 84. Yeah, that was really cool stuff.
It made me want to go to Berlin.
Yeah, and one of the things looked like it was in New York too, I think. Right?
Yeah.
You say that, Dain?
Yeah.
I'm not sure
the
where.
one where they were sitting on their backs.
Yeah, they were sitting on the backs of the other people.
The ladies were sitting on the guys' backs.
Yeah.
Anyways, basically, it looked like a bunch of freaks, and we love freaks.
We love freaks.
That's what it's all about.
That's for sure. Yeah. So, anyways, Sean, thank you so much. Sean Derek Cooper Marquardt, he curates that that part of the show. So he lives in Berlin. That's really cool stuff. Stuff that I introducing us to stuff that we've never heard of. So that's really cool.
So I mean, even since like the early 2000s, Berlin's like the epicenter of art in the world, really.
Oh, yeah.
And all the kind of music that I've listened to from 2000 until now, like the main stuff I've listened to has been Berlin techno, and it all just revolves around that whole scene there, and it's nonstop, man, and they've been on top of the world for a long time.
Yeah, and you've been doing stuff since the '80s, right? I mean, here in Athens and
mid '80s.
Yeah.
With First Industrial Band, we were using computers. I mean, if anyone's watched me on here before, they've heard the story, but I was in a band called Damage Report.
Yeah.
With MissionCreep, who's going to have a
Oh, we're
video
going
on
to be
later.
playing after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were on stage in 1985. We were using a computer in 1985. I didn't even know anyone else who owned a computer.
Yeah.
We had a woman tied to the backstage with a gas mask on with no clothes on.
Yeah.
You can't do that now, I don't think. It'd be a little too dangerous.
I don't know. Maybe you still could.
Maybe.
But yeah.
In Athens?
I don't know.
We never got caught, so it was all good.
I definitely, when I'm doing performances, I try to like push the limits in some ways, like just at least like, in the visuals that you're seeing, and then you do a lot of that with your, you have like you performed at the Negativland show that we had a couple weeks back. And you had a video that you're performing to, so that was really cool. It was something a little bit different. So like having that extra element in there, like really makes it.
Well, and I have to give a shout out to Negativland for that. Like
Oh,
they were one of the pioneers in the '80s that really showed us, like, what I really remember the most about Negativland was some of their MTV videos, and they were like very. I call it collage, which I do a lot too nowadays, and I probably was influenced by that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to bring that up because, your style, and even like MissionCreep style, and some other artists that I see like submit videos to us, their style is definitely that whole collage, and you do that with your stuff. In fact, the video that you're performing to for the Negativlandish, that was Eerie Moments.
Eerie Moment, yeah.
Yeah, and you had like some Super 8 kind of film stuff in there?
There was a documentary. There was documentary footage of people taking LSD under government control.
Oh, okay.
So it was like in a government clinic in the '60s.
Nice.
And it was all documented and filmed. And for sure, that's very much Negativland, and that's why I chose that particular video to use that.
So how'd you like first discover Negativland?
I mean, it was the whole scene I was into. They were part of that whole scene, industrial and, new wave and just off the beaten track stuff. And
do you remember like what was the first thing you heard from them or anything like that?
I don't remember the first thing I heard, but I remember seeing their videos and just an explosion of different images. And But there's a lot I don't remember about the '80s.
Yeah,
you have to. I mean, and I mean that, man.
I understand that.
It's sad. I mean,
I understand that.
Really don't remember.
I hear you, brother.
Yes. No, I have I've probably said it on the show a couple times, but like my Negativland, when I first heard, I hadn't seen any of the visuals, so I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, okay.
But I saw I heard the Dyspepsy album.
Okay.
So and in my mind, like the visuals would have been clips from like and like a collage of Pepsi commercials,
right?
And so because that's what it sounded like. So in my mind, I'm seeing my own visuals based on what I was hearing.
My first experience was exactly the opposite.
Yeah,
of yours.
yeah.
Before I ever bought a record or anything,
yeah,
they had this show on MTV that was really late at night. I can't remember the name now, but it had all the underground stuff. It had industrial stuff. 120 minutes.
Oh, yeah, 120 minutes.
Things like Nine Inch Nails and Ministry.
Yeah.
But they also would have Negativland on there. So that was kind of like the first time I saw Negativland.
I didn't even know Negativland had been on the MTV. I didn't know that.
Oh, it was. They were big on MTV.
Yeah.
They were on 120 minutes. It was like
only
late
on
at
120
night.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like at midnight on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And we would literally, it was like watching Saturday Night Live. You would sit around and after being out.
Well, now you got Joker TV for that. There we go. And now you're on.
But it's much Joker TV's much better.
Yeah, well, we were trying. I mean, I definitely steal ideas from MTV to like kind of curate this show.
We just wish we were MTV. We're trying to keep the dream of the '90s alive.
We wish we had the budget of MTV, like for sure.
Fair point.
But
you do a lot with the budget you got, man.
Oh yeah, we do. We do a lot with the budget we got, which our budget's zero. So if we do anything, we're doing a lot.
I think your budget's actually in the minus.
Yeah, it might be in the minus.
The red.
Praise Bob.
Yeah, go on our website and buy some stuff. Anyways, so you're gonna perform. Let's see. I had a couple notes here. You've got 2 songs that you're going to be doing. Do you want to name them, or you want to talk about them?
Oh, sure. I'm going to do one called Sacrifice.
Oh, you Sacrifice. And we played that on the show before.
Yeah,
but this is your first time, I think, with us
doing it
performing it live. Yeah.
And then a brand new video, no one's seen it, called Hollow.
Okay.
And
so tell me about this video.
Okay, everything.
You were talking a little bit about it earlier.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Everything in the video is from AI. So basically, I went on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I found a bunch of different artists that grab AI.
Okay.
Not grab AI. They write scripts for AI. And I put in words like dystopian.
Yeah.
But I want to be really clear. Like what you'll see in the video, I've dramatically manipulated.
Yeah.
So like the first shots you'll see, they were black and white. And they were very clear. They were very HD.
Yeah.
And I took them, added a bunch of colors to them, distorted them, removed colors from them, all the tricks that I do.
Yeah.
I don't want to just rip people off and steal their
No,
images.
I mean, so you're kind of using the AI like it's paint.
Right.
You know, like, hey, I'm going to spread a little bit of this, but I'm going to still do my art to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I like that.
It's like I take someone's painting that's already finished, and then I just splatter other paint on top of it, and
then you go, now
make
it's
something
mine.
new. Now it's mine. That's what I do. That's what I do, man.
Yeah, well, the quote earlier on the Negativland, the commercial we made for their coming up show, it's quoting one of the guys is saying, you know, the way the modern media works is, you know, this stuff is being broadcast into my home, and when it gets to me, it becomes mine. You know, like, and that's what, you know, that's kind of like what Negativland is all about, you know. So, anyways, we're going back to Negativland. Let's keep talking about you. So the new video. So we're gonna see you performing in front of the video, basically, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be cool. Let's see. We talked about the Negativland-ish show.
Athica show.
Sonic Space. So this is something I wanted to tell everybody about here, because Sonic Space is a project that you've been working on for like over a year now.
Yep.
2 years now.
No, about a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, and you partnered up with Athica. The gallery Athica, and to host these shows that you're doing. What are you doing with these shows? Like, what is Sonic Space?
Okay, so first of all, shout out to Athica. Athica is the Athens Institute for Contemporary Art, and Lauren Fancher, that directs it, invited me to do a monthly show. And we lean heavily into trying to do experimental things. We try and do things that you don't see at the 40 Watt and a lot of other clubs in town.
Yeah.
And we really try and at times stretch it to very, like we had oh God, I can't remember name. See my memory, man. We had this guy from Paris on, who does nothing but noise. There's not even music, and I was nervous about it, you know, and it was brilliant, just brilliant. So that's once a month, and if you go to Athica's Facebook page, you can see when it's coming up, and it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can make a donation to the artist, that's great. We have put a donation jar
to the gallery.
Yeah, and we serve beer and wine and etc. Yeah. So then, aside from that,
and now you're going to be performing at the Sonic Space coming up.
No, it's not going to be. It's not. It's at Athica, but it's not part of Sonic Space.
Oh, okay. That's where my confusion was. Okay. Right. All right. So, what's the next? Let's talk about what's the next upcoming Sonic Space then.
The next upcoming Sonic Space is a guy named Joey DeVito. He's from out of town. He's an experimental musician. And then we're also going to have Wyatt. You know Wyatt?
Yeah, Wyatt.
What is Wyatt's music name? I don't know.
I forget.
God, man, we're a couple stoners.
Yeah. We should have had those notes written down.
What the hell? I didn't know you were going to ask me that.
Yeah, it just came up. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about it. You know.
So that's on the 25th of May.
Sorry, Wyatt.
But go to Facebook; it'll all be right there.
Yeah. Okay, so then about your show, you have a show at Athica. It's not part of the Sonic Space, but it's just your own like showcase.
So I'm still an electronic musician. There's the poster up on the screen.
There you go.
And I do a combination of music that I write on a computer and videos because it's boring watching a guy standing at a computer.
Yeah.
And we're also going to have a little bit of performance art.
Cool.
And it's going to be crazy. And that's this coming Saturday at doors open at 7. Music starts at 8. Support group is going to open for us, which is Steve Fitzpatrick.
Cool, cool.
And
support group was at the Negativland show too,
which is why
really
I asked
cool
him,
performance.
That's why I asked him to play with me because I really enjoyed that performance.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
so much better than that damn Undus Mundus thing.
I mean, it depends what you're into. I mean, it depends what you're into.
I'm just
kidding. Let's not
Steve.
be inflammatory. Let's not be inflammatory.
I like the old support group stuff and the newer Undus Mundus.
Yeah. So yeah, these guys. You're talking about being inflammatory. Who are these guys here that you brought with you?
These guys?
Yeah.
I thought they were with you.
Oh, I thought they were with you.
I've never seen them before.
Oh, well. There you go.
They can burn our bodies, but they cannot destroy our ideas.
use of violent tactics by police, crush youth worker strikes, the use of violent tactics by police, crush youth worker strikes.
correction. Spikes in our souls. Cambodia's Adidas. Keep saying no, but nothing stops a runway show.
One, two, three.
Sacrifice for you, help you understand. Sacrifice for sacrifice, help you understand. Breathing, dreaming, coming like some dream. My dream is falling. My dream thing is flying. A sacrifice for you, to help you understand the breathing of nothing. Something's in the air, flying, gliding. Something's in the air. You know it's true. You feel it's true. Something's in the air. Fly, glide. Something's in the air. You know it's true. You feel it's true. Sacrifice for you. Help you understand. Sacrifice for sacrifice. Help you understand. Breathe in, chill out. Coming like some dream. My everything is falling. My everything just flying. Sacrifice for you. Help you understand. Under sacrifice for sacrifice. Help you understand. Under sacrifice for you. Help you understand. Under sacrifice for you. Sacrifice. Help you understand. Look to the left. Look to the right. Look to the east. Look to the east. And I start breathing. Breathing. Dreaming. The way that you walk. The way that you dream. The things that you feel. Everything just falling down on me. Hollow, hollow, hollow.
Saturday night at Attica.
All right, big shout out to Nerve Clinic and Mission Creep. You just saw that. Speaking of which, welcome to Industrial Strength. I'm your host and founder, Steve Houston. This segment of Joker Joker TV will showcase videos from experimental, industrial, and electronic artists, not only from Athens and Atlanta, but the entire state of Georgia, even to some extent, the southeastern United States, and dare I say it, the rest of the world. Now, let me tell you something right now. This is the most talking I'm going to do on this show ever. We need to fill you in. We're going to give you a little bit of preamble. It's going to be long-winded. Please, just bear with me for about 2 or 3 minutes. While Georgia is well known for popular music, with artists and songwriters from Johnny Mercer to Gladys Knight to R.E.M. to Outkast and to Mastodon, a vital, if not somewhat arcane, number of artists in the state have chosen to direct their creativity and skills into pure sonic exploration beyond the need, or should I say want, for money and recognition, or some other supposed tangible. You know, it gets blurry. Okay, this is a show that will bring some of these artists to light, mainly in the form of videos. With that, please let me take a moment to just ask something of you. If you know someone that has a video featuring experimental, industrial, electronic, more avant-garde leaning videos, or even music, or even tales, please reach out to Joker Joker. We would love to hear from you. This is definitely an exploration. This is definitely a lot of history here, and we are going to present history, okay? Whether it's from a current artist or a band or one that operated in the past, we would love to feature their video, your video, on the show. We want your permission. None of these videos that you see will be shown to you without permission. Okay, that's a credo right there. Anyway, it's hard to say what truly underground music began to be performed in Georgia. In a way, folk music in this part of the world, centuries ago, sung and performed within the scenario of the pre-Civil War South, was a type of underground music, if you think about it. Certainly wasn't approved by the powers that be. As such, the roots of underground music, in fact, most forms of innovative music in the United States, and especially the South, is black music. Those original field hollers were defiant hymns against the oppression of human beings being treated as inhumanely as possible. Music that delineated the human condition. Past the Civil War and into the 20th century, jazz. The advent of jazz came about. It's a form of music that inherently has experimentation built into its framework. Okay, so it'd be lovely to hear from some artists, who do jazz, especially more experimental jazz. Let me give you some examples. Ornette Coleman and Sun Ra. Basically, they predicated their entire careers on experimentation. After the advent of rock and roll and the counterculture of the 1960s, the earliest example of truly experimental, adventurous music in Georgia that I can think of is the Hampton Grease Band. The Hampton Grease Band only existed for a few short years, producing the album Music to Eat in 1971, but their music is now legendary for its off-kilter uniqueness and scope. I did a night when I listened to the entire album. I wasn't too off my rocker when I did it, and it's worth it. You need to listen to this. Fun fact, Music to Eat was the second lowest selling album in Columbia Music's catalog after a yoga record. Although groundbreaking and having actually worked with Frank Zappa to a certain extent, the Hampton Grease Band broke up in 1973. They had internal squabbles. But two of its members, Colonel Bruce Hampton and Glenn Phillips, went on to more successful careers in music, relatively so. I do not have a video of the Hampton Grease Band that I'm cleared to show. I did see Glenn Phillips quite a bit in the, way back in the 80s, and incredible guitarist. So after that, there was the record Artificial Horizons by Tom Behrens in 1974. Now, Artificial Horizons is Tom's only recording of avant-garde electronic music under his Horizons label out of Sandy Springs, Georgia, in 1974. Again, the record is truly amazing in some spots, featuring massive open-ended pieces of psychedelia, even industrial-sounding electronics. Quiet moments abound amidst the thunder. There's even a song that sounds like doom metal, sort of. I actually contacted Tom a few years ago. I got on the phone with him, talked to him about 15 years ago, and it was a nice conversation. I told him that I bought Artificial Horizons from a record collector in Athens. I love the record, and I got the impression that Tom didn't really care for Artificial Horizons. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't like it, or he didn't seem to like it. I don't get it. It's incredible. But he moved on. He went into marketing, doing Scottish Highland music, which is great. But Artificial Horizons is amazing. I didn't get it. But he sent me a few copies in the mail. That was wonderful. He was a really nice guy to talk to. He's wonderful. So that's amazing. From what I understand, there was only one public performance of his music, and it might not have even been in Sandy Springs. He mentioned something about doing college in Ohio. So anyway, you find that a lot. A lot of artists move back and forth into other geographies. In Athens, they gestate in Athens and they move onward. So anyway, Tom, we'd love to hear from you. I hope this is nothing but a loving tribute to you and this wonderful album. Okay. Then there was Limbo District. I never got a chance to see Limbo District perform, although one day I walked into Kinko's in downtown Athens to print something for school, and I saw these crazed-looking gentlemen working on a band flyer. It was a Limbo District flyer. I was intrigued, yet apprehensive. I should have went to that show. I didn't, for probably some very lame reason. They were an incredible band. Years later, I met Jeremy Ayers, and he was just a lovely and wonderful man. Okay, so now we're gonna get into what this show is about. Listen, I told you that most of these shows I'm not going to be talking a lot. I want to preamble this stuff, but it's going to be based on the music and the videos. And the video for this particular show is a unique and new Limbo District video. Okay, so the person that's behind the production of Limbo District right now is Henry Owens. So currently, Henry Owens of Chunklet and Jason Nesmith of Chase Park Transduction are working on a Limbo District magnum opus from original material that they got a hold of. I cannot wait. Just bear with me, okay? We're going to get to the video in a minute, okay? Just please bear with me. Again, we're going to make this content heavy. Please reach out, okay? So, let me quote Henry. I'm going to quote. Quote, "One thing's for certain about the few who actually saw Limbo District perform, they never walked away without an opinion of the band. Mark Klein from Love Tractor called them a band's band. Others describe performances at cleared venues within a song from the beginning of their undulating set. Regardless of differing opinions about them, Limbo District thrived on irritating through chaotic provocation. 25 months. That's how long Limbo District were an active band. That's it. 3 distinct lineups performed from April 1981 until the band disassembled in May of 1983. The band did several tours up and down the East Coast, performing at legendary clubs like the Mud Club, CBGBs, and the Pyramid Club in New York, 930 Club in D.C., Benny's in Philadelphia, the Antenna in Memphis, Cat's Cradle in Chapel Hill. All this activity was done in tandem with their Athens peers in Pylon, REM, Side Effects, OOK, Izot Gap, and the Method Actors. So it was really a tight-knit group of artists, okay, which happened a few times, within Athens music history. I mean, this is me talking, by the way. In the late mid-'80s to early '90s, spearheaded kind of by the Barbecue Killers, there was a group of, dissenting musicians who created things much like, Damage Report, which turned into Nerve Clinic. There was Eat America, Sky City, which turned into Skylab. Anyway, so there were these moments of true artistry in Athens, and this was like one of the first that we can actually put our finger on. It included Boat Of, which I would love to get in touch with who was responsible for Boat Of, because Boat Of was completely experimental, and it led to Peach of Immortality. Tom Smith, who I met, and rest in peace, he's no longer with us. Absolute chaotic noise. They were beautiful. So let me move on. So Limbo District never had a record. They had a video. Jim Herbert, a art professor, did a video of them. They didn't have stickers, cassettes, T-shirts. They didn't have any of that stuff. Limbo District retreated deep into Eastern and African polyrhythms, imbued with a nuanced understanding of the exploding New York no-wave scene. I'm quoting Henry Owings right now, by the way. All Limbo District wanted to find was a label so that, like their Athens contemporaries, they could be loved and hated, ignored, dismissed, respected, all outside of the classic city. History can be a fickle bitch, especially for a band predicated on adventurous ideas and avoiding Western convention. Limbo District disbanded in May of 1983 in a cacophonous haze of heroin, schizophrenia, love triangles, oh, that looks great, shoplifting, and deportation. So, I mean, that's a lot going on there. So what's happening now, what you're about to see, is a thing called Live Limbo, which is an album that Henry Owings and Jason Nesmith have come up with. And it's going to come up on the scene very soon. Live Limbo shows a band in a persistent creative state, while the core of the band remained constant. 3 of the lineups of the band emerged, showcasing the oblique guitar musings of Spaniard Margarita Bilboa, or the sharp and jagged post-punk shards of Tim Lacey and Kelly Crow, with Davey Stevenson on bass, Jerry Ayers on rototoms, also Jeremy Ayers. Vocals and Farfisa were alternating to and fro between French exchange student Dominique Ahmet and lyricist Craig Woodall. While Dominique's vocals had more in common with a smoky French chanteuse a la Edith Piaf rather than anything in the punk rock milieu, Craig's lyrics were more angular, like Vanessa Briscoe. From Pylon. No. She's an amazing person. Limbo District performed at any Athens venue. Are we okay up there? Okay. So, let's see what's going on here. Anyway, Vanessa Briscoe from Pylon. Angular vocals. And I dare say that the origin of those angular vocals are Ian Curtis from Joy Division. Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good now. Okay.
I don't know where we are in the script.
Well, I'm still talking. Can we have image 5 up there? Thank you. So this is their performance, and it probably looked like this to a lot of people there. Limbo District performed at any Athens venue that would host them. The 40-watt, Tyrone's OC, the I&I, The Last Resort. I used to have a practice space at the I&I. There was some energy there. Anyway, if you believe in that sort of stuff. In Atlanta, there were fixtures at the usual haunts, the 688, TV Diner, or TV Dinner. Wow. The Nightery, heck, even they played at the Strand in Marietta. I suppose the Strand was fancy. I never went there. Fortunately, people were lugging their tape recorders and boom boxes to their performances, and so there is documentation of Limbo District. Live recordings of Limbo District have a distinct Velvet Underground bootleg aesthetic to them. Even when the fidelity is non-existent, the band's performance radiates through the lo-fi clutter. Live Limbo serves as a snapshot of one of the most revered, yet maddening, oblique, and utterly, deliberately obtuse bands of the early Athens scene. Limbo District is basically groundbreaking, but no one ever heard of them because they kind of happened, they imploded. So you're in for a treat, and you're in for multiple treats. Edited and sequenced by Henry Owens and Jason Nesmith, who are the two producers of the famed Pylon Box. Over a dozen live recordings were utilized as source material for Live Limbo. While certain recordings were known from specific dates and venues, many were largely unspecified. It was a tumultuous time, apparently. And I know a lot about tumultuous times with music. Before Owings and Nesmith came across them, dusted them off, and basically, mastered them to something that's worth listening. It's all worth listening, but the recording process can always have dropout. Showing a band that was continuously skidding towards a creative implosion. In the Lathe Cut edition of 100, is it 100 albums? Live Limbo is meant to be as deranged, depraved, and savage as the band's caustic live performance, with album art based on the original designs of Bill Georgia, Chunklet's in-house design monkey, who's, Henry Owings, for those taking notes, went on a day-long bender with laser prints of Bill's iconic designs. Okay, listen to this. He destroyed them using coffee, peach brandy, and beer, along with the help of several kitchen appliances, reassembled them with cellophane tape and staples, and then personally screen printed the results on individually spray-painted album jackets. It's hard to even follow that. Each copy is a unique piece of art, including a Dayglow orange Limbo District sticker, a 2-page of press clippings, and reproductions of flyers from some of the exact shows that Live Limbo were taken from. Okay, you got live photos from Terry Bowling, shot mere months before they broke up, which is when I had the chance to see them and I didn't, are shown on the labels and Bristol board inserts. An additional insert features guitarist Kelly Crow's tour Polaroids, which that's very intriguing right there, from various shows along the East Coast. Again, very intriguing. Each record comes with a postcard featuring one of 13 never-before seen Limbo District flyers. In other words, I'm not sure if that's what you're seeing here. You're going to see a lot more than just what you're seeing here. Finally, an individually burned parchment of handwritten Craig Woodall lyrics is included. So Craig Woodall and Dominique Amet were the main lyricists and vocalists for this band. After all the decades, Limbo District is ready to be celebrated with the world. Brace yourself. Things might get insane. There will be a total of 2 listening parties scheduled in the near future at Ella Guru in Atlanta. I've never been there. I've heard about it. Sounds good. And at Low Yo-Yo Stuff in Athens. And we here at Joker Joker will keep you abreast of that. Anybody who knows anything about Athens and Low Yo-Yo, you should go there. So we'll keep you we'll keep you informed of that. I was given the honor of creating a video for 2 previously unreleased Limbo District songs. Here's the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, Limbo District. Hello. Well, thank you for watching the first episode of Industrial Strength. I'm your host, Steve Houston. If you have videos, music, or even tales of artists and bands that walk the path less trod, creating industrial, experimental, or electronic music, please feel free to reach out to us. We are here at Joker Joker for you, and we'd like to hear from you. We'd love to bring the endeavors of these artists to light. Good night, and continue to watch. We'll be back in a month. Bye. Yeah, just I didn't have a chance to.
There was a video, but he used all his time to make this book report. Make sure you're talking to Mike there too.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So what a great job. That was really cool, Steve. I can't wait for the next Industrial Strength. And by the way, I got to say, I really love the name of that show, Industrial Strength. I don't know. It's just really cool.
Reach out.
Yeah, yeah, reach out. If you got something for him to talk about, let him know. So, all right, we've got one more guest in the studio before we go here. Right at the end, let's bring her in, Lisa Yaconelli. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Good. You're a little tiny person there. You've got a show coming up. Well, first of all, let's talk about what you do. You have this thing called the small box series.
Mhm.
All right, and so that for people that don't really know what that is, although if you've been watching, you might know, but because we've talked about it a couple times, tell everybody what that is.
Yeah, so it is a performance series that is everything's performed on a 4x4 box, and it was started when me and some other dancers, we didn't have space to perform or rehearse, and so we decided to create a show where the space that we were dancing was really small.
And portable.
Yeah, and portable. Yeah, so we we've performed at like the clothing store Community. We've done it at Little Kings. And
I think we showed that Community video. It was like a couple years ago
yeah,
now.
yeah,
but
part
like
of,
it was a
like-
while.
Mhm.
And you at some point get I may be wrong about this, but you got a grant or something and you that like
Yes.
funded some of the shows or
Yeah,
something?
well, so during the pandemic, we started we brought the stage to the artist's house. I know during that time, I was just really like, artists have to keep working and they have to keep putting stuff out there. And even though
in creative ways.
Yeah. And I don't think a lot of artists were getting a lot because there just wasn't a lot of input, and also we couldn't all really process what the hell was going on. And so, but I just was like, you got to keep creating, and so that when it's all over, like we'll all
And
still
literally giving them a platform to create on.
yeah. And that was super fun, and
Yeah.
it gave me a lot of it really was fun for me to drive around town with this box and drop it off and stuff.
So, and when you say dance, what kind of dance are you talking about?
So it's
it'd be different
it's
styles
mostly
with different
modern
people.
dance. Yeah, modern dance. I guess and they're calling it contemporary dance. I come from tradition of postmodern dance, so I like dance that has text involved or dancing in silence. We have a lot of artists who kind of do structured improvisation. We do like collaborations with dancers and musicians. But so it's so the show it was created by dancers, so we do feature dance, but we like to also incorporate music, live music, and poetry.
So
and
are the
writing.
live musicians on top of the box too?
Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes, like, I don't know if it was shown at, but we did it at Community where the singer was on the box and the entire band was not on the box. So we've got some flexibility. We've had another small box show where she just used the box and had video projected inside the box, and then she had the rest of the space.
Oh wow!
So
that's creative. Yeah.
We've had lots of people turn the box over and used it as a boat, in a place. We've been featuring theater now, so we had like a 10-minute play one time, and that's like this weekend we're gonna have an actor who will do like a monologue.
Yeah. Well, let's bring the flyer up so everybody can see what we're talking about. It's under posters, and it's the one. What's the title of it again?
Simple.
Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
You're not seeing it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. We didn't have the QR code on it, like the one you brought with you.
Yeah.
But sorry about that. I didn't know about the QR code.
No, that I messed. Yeah, that was a mess up. But it's at Ticket Leap. If you put in small box series, you can get tickets. Okay. It's on Friday and Saturday.
So it's a 2-day event. Okay.
Yeah, and tickets. I like to say it's worth $15, but we actually have cheaper tickets if you go and buy them ahead, or if you buy them at the door. We have tickets that are $5, $10,
Oh,
and
nice.
$15.
Like a sliding scale.
Yeah.
Nice.
Totally.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this before the show. This is a someone's house.
Yeah.
Where they have performances normally, or
they don't normally. But I think they would like to have more performances there. But we were one of the first ones. They had come to a performance and said, hey, we'd love to host you. And then we did a performance there, and it was so beautiful that I said, I want to do this every spring at your house. And it's so fun. It's like a house, or it was a house behind their actual house, but they had, it's owned by Anne Woodruff, and she had actually burned it down when she was a kid with their little brother. And all that's left is a fireplace, a brick fireplace. And then, but we put the box right there.
Okay.
And so
the
really
box now is kind of where the house used to be?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A very homey vibe, you know, outdoor home kind of thing.
And I saw, let's see, you had listed music, dance, poetry, theater, unexpected.
Yeah.
So what are, like, these are all the different, and then there was a lot of artists listed as well. I don't know if you want to list some of those off. Like what are the you can expect? The unexpected.
So, I'm not going to tell you. It's like the secret sauce.
The unexpected is secret.
We don't know what we're doing. No. Stephanie Ostelos-Jones. She is the actress that's going to be doing like a monologue from like her one-woman show that she's actually recently did at Hendershots. We have Grace Frizzelli, who used to dance for Dance FX. But she's performed at Smallbox once before, and she's a very sincere dancer. It's just very original and really seems to come from the heart. And so I invited her back, and she'll be presenting a solo. Jennifer Tweed Morlock, she's one of the founders of Smallbox series, and she's a modern dancer. She always like performs, and she performs like a structured improvisational piece, and she's going to do one to the text of Maya Angelou.
Oh, okay.
And then Bradley Basil is he's been seen around town he's a really great improvisation comic.
Okay.
He does improvisational comedy, and he's also a dad and a writer and a science fiction writer.
Wow.
But so he'll be sharing a piece of writing, and I have no idea what it's going to be.
Oh, nice.
But he's going to present.
So a little bit unexpected for you as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the fun part.
Nice.
And then David Zwart, which is my husband, but he was from the Daisy group. And
we played some Daisy on the show as well. Yeah.
I was like, you should see that video he did. But so he'll be performing his songs. He'll have a drummer with him, and I think has an original a song that hasn't been listened to her or whatever yet.
So new one. Nice.
Yeah. And then we also have Leanne.
Peppers.
Leanne Peppers, yes.
Yeah.
So
Filmmaker.
I love
and
her.
musician.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she's done she does everything that I see her in. It's great. I knew her as a musician, and she was presented at Smallbox. I've seen her do the film things at Bolo Bolo, and then she's actually started to do improv comedy too, and she's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she's amazing. And
I saw one of her films at Attica.
Okay.
And she did the music for it as well, and I just everything. And I went and checked her out, the other stuff that she does. Just I love everything she does. Really cool stuff.
So she'll be doing like an improvisational vocal piece.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
And again, it'll be very original.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, who else do I have?
Mia Morlock.
Oh, Mia Morlock. Yeah.
Morlock.
She'll be doing aerial dance, which is like, how's that going to happen outside?
Is that above the box?
Yeah. Yeah. She'll be kind of flying above.
Well, I think I know I've heard that the people who work at Canopy, which is whose house it is, they have an outdoor thing that they use sometimes, and so I don't know, I haven't seen it in person, but so that's going to be really cool. I think so. All right, well, is there anything else? You also on the flyer mentioned wine and snacks, so you got you can have snacks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anything else you want to mention about that?
No,
making sure all my notes.
We do it. We do Smallbox. We try to do it 3 times a year.
Okay.
Please come and check it out. And I think if you feel like your art would fit in, please come up to me. I'm a pretty easy I usually say yes. There's not really.
Yeah, we do too.
But I do like people
Yeah.
to see it first, just to know what they go. What
How do people reach out to you? Like, what's the best way?
The best way is to email, I guess, which is my first and last name, so it's pretty easy if you see my name.
It's on the screen.
Did I spell it right?
If you can spell all that or
Did you
or
spell it
whatever.
right?
Did I spell it right?
At Gmail.
At Gmail, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ancestors tried to do it so you could.
Yeah.
It wasn't originally.
It's spelled like
that.
it sounds.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
but yeah, definitely get tickets, and it's a really great kind of event that is just kind of a whole experience.
Yeah.
I have a long intermission, and it's fun.
do you have any sort of website for the small box series or anything
Not
like that?
really.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Money, really.
Yeah.
So there is like a small box series bigcartel.com.
Oh,
I have
okay.
kind of some things. I kind of have a thing of what it's about, but that's about it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the show and telling everybody about it. Yeah,
Instagram,
we were already going to talk about it, so I was just like kind of last minute. I was like, hey, you should come on and talk about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cool.
Well, I appreciate you and thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks.
And that's pretty much the end of our show. We've got a little bit of some flyers for upcoming shows around town to watch right after this. I want to thank a nerve clinic for coming on and performing. Really great set. And Steve, awesome job on the new segment. So can't wait for the next one.
Hey-o.
Special thanks to Dain back there doing production and T.Chodd over there doing sound. It sounded really good this time. So anybody else? Lisa, thank you for coming on. Anybody else that I did?
I'd like to thank Friends of Aquarius,
yes.
NATEBALLS, Little Funny Bone,
Yep.
and Classic City Creeps.
Yep. And then
and
Nerve
Clinic.
Rick, thanks for coming on and being the baby doll head guy.
Oh.
Oh, was I not supposed to mention that? Sorry.
Yeah, you weren't supposed
to.
to.
Yeah, just sorry. Thanks to baby doll head guy for coming on. All right, well, that's it for us. We'll see you next week, everybody.
All right, see you at the show.
You.